I'm Anja, and I'm the Chief Commercial Officer, or CCO, of A Room with a Zoo. Now, I'd like to think about CCO and the C's in CCO more in terms of connectedness and creativity, because those are more important and more relevant in my work than ever before. And one of the things that matter for me are nature, and the idea and the concept that nature nurtures. Science is proving that actually you remember better, your memory increases, up to remembering more than 20% after just an hour walk in nature. So there's a tremendous cognitive benefit, which is very relevant to the meeting industry as well. Because in the meeting industry, it's all about connecting, sharing information, and remembering and retaining the information that's being shared. There is a national health program in Japan called forest bathing. And they've been doing forest bathing since 1982. Which is also linked to a whole scientific study behind the general feeling of well-being that we know we all have when spending time in the forest. And it's called forest medicine. So in Japan for decades, they've been researching the benefits of spending time in a forest for the general well-being. We humans have a biological need to connect with nature, to spend time in nature. There's actually a term for that, which is called biophilia. It's a term coined by an American biologist called Wilson decades ago. But it proves that we really do need nature and we suffer if we don't get it. Which actually means in our meeting industry, when we fly people from across the world and we put them in bunkers for days on end without daylight, they go home exhausted. They go home depleted from energy, inspired maybe and successful, but usually very, very tired. We need to think about the redefinition of a live meeting. Why do we organize live meetings when it can be much more efficient, much more ecologically sound, to do it remote via technology, via Skype? So if we meet live, we need to take advantage of the actual live experience, of having people meeting in a live way, in a live environment. And when it's impossible to do that, because we still need to sometimes, in terms of sharing information, be in an inside environment, in an indoor environment, sometimes in a bunker because of certain information that needs to be shared. It is a big recommendation from all the scientists to bring in nature as much as you can, to bring in plants. It is good for the meetings. The meetings will be better. The meetings will be more productive. But more than that, they will send people home more refreshed, not just inspired, but less depleted from energy. Because nature nurtures. Besides, it is not a coincidence that the question for speakers on well-being in the meeting industry has doubled over the last 2 years. Bringing nature in, not just speakers talking about well-being, but actually bringing the green in and making it part of your meeting design. If you can't have the breaks out in a park or in a garden that we have here close to our Congress Center, bring in plants into your meeting design. It will make the meetings better, but above all, it will contribute hugely to the well-being of your delegates. Just something to think about.